Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sirajul Faizi. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I am going to talk about water pollution and water treatment. I hope this video will be helpful to you. So let us start water pollution and water treatment. What is water pollution? The contamination of water with the substances which have adverse effect on human beings, animals and plants is called water pollution, and the substance whose presence in the water makes it polluted are called pollutants. So type of water pollution: suspended solid and sediments, dissolved solid, thermal pollutions, oil spillage, detergent, pesticides, chemical fertilizers, industrial waste, leather industries. Now friend, you know suspended solid and sediments. These are wastes which are not completely soluble but suspended in the water. These waste includes oil spillage, livestock waste, industrial waste, leather tanneries. Oil spillage: petroleum is a complex mixture of many compounds which are mainly hydrocarbons. It is transported from one place to another through sea. Petroleum products are used as fuel, lubricants, plastics, electrical appliances, synthetic rubber, detergents, manufacture of petrochemicals. Now friends, pollution of water by petroleum. Water gets polluted by accidental oil spills, leakage from cargo oil tankers in sea, tanker trucks, pipeline leakage during offshore explorations, leakage of underground storage tank. Oil spillage and animal life. Petroleum products are poisonous and create serious problem to humans, animals and aquatic life. Polycyclic hydrocarbons are carcinogenic even at very low concentration. Marine animals are seriously affected by soluble aromatic fractions of oil. The spilled oil damages the feather of the birds or fur of animals and sometimes causes their death. Petroleum in underwater plants. When oil is spilled on the surface of sea, then the light transmission is affected. The process of photosynthesis of plants does not remain much efficient. Moreover, the concentration of oxygen in water is decreased. Livestock waste. Livestock waste is dumped on open land. Sometimes it is discharged into sewage canal of rivers. This practice pollutes the surface and groundwater. In this way, serious problems are created for the population. Bacteria are present in the livestock waste. It contaminates the surface and groundwater. This causes disease like dysentery, typhoid, hepatitis. Industrial waste source. Industries which produce large quantities of industrial effluents are leather, tanneries, fertilizers, oil refineries, petrochemicals, textiles, foods, sugar, paper pulp, paper board, rubber products, etc. The waste products may be waste heat, smoke, solid or water effluent. Now pollutants. The industrial pollutants are highly toxic organic compounds and heavy metals like palladium, cadmium, chromium, mercury, arsenic, antimony. Oil grease minerals, acid are also released in small quantities. These pollutants result in contamination of water and make it unsuitable for irrigation and drinking purpose. Effects of industrial pollutants. You can see here the effect. Heavy metals particles are highly toxic and do not have any safe limits. When they are continuously ingested through food or water, they get accumulated in the organism and cause serious health problems like anemia, kidney disease, nervous disorder, high blood pressure. Leather and tanneries. Leather industries use chromium salts which have chromium 6. Chromium 6 salts are highly toxic and cause cancer. Waste treatment can be done by reducing chromium 6 to chromium 3. Chromium 3 is precipitated as chromium hydroxide. Dissolved solid. These are waste which are dissolved or soluble in water completely. These waste includes detergents, pesticides, chemical fertilizers. Detergent. The amount of detergent in water bodies is increasing day by day. The wastewater containing detergents goes into rivers and finally reaches the oceans, which is harmful for life in seas. The detergents bound heavy metals ion like lead, cadmium and mercury and transport it from sediments into water. Pesticides. Pesticides are both toxic and persistent. Analysis of polluted water has shown that it contains pesticides which are toxic to fish. Endrine, even in trace, is reported to be toxic for catfish and other varieties of fish. DDT affect the central nervous system of fish. Toxaphene has been reported to cause bone generation in fish. Chemical fertilizers. Nitrate, phosphate salts are generally used as fertilizers to increase the yield of the crop. When these fertilizers are used in excess, some of their unused quantity is washed away from the agricultural land into ponds, lakes and rivers with rainwater and thus pollute the water. The waste water coming from the fertilizers industries also contain nitrogenous phosphatic fertilizers. Harmful effect of chemical fertilizers in wastewater. The presence of the fertilizers in the polluted water increases the growth of algae and other aquatic plants, which later on undergo decomposition and produce disagreeable odor. These plants also deplete the amount of O2 dissolved in water, and hence the survival of aquatic life becomes difficult. After a long period, the lakes and slow moving water which contains plant nutrients are converted into swamps and marshes. A swamp is an area of very wet land with wild plants growing in it. The water containing nitrate salt is not fit for drinking by human beings. This polluted water cannot be purified for drinking purposes. Thermal pollution. Many electric generating companies use water in the process of cooling their generator. This heated water is then released into the system by causing a warming trend of the surface water. Thermal pollution results when a heated effluent is released into poorly flushed system. In these cases, permanent temperature increase often results which tend to decrease the solubility of dissolved oxygen. So what is the thermal pollutions? When heated water gets released into large well flushed marine system, there is a little if any permanent temperature rise. Seaweeds tend to corrode the cooling pipes, which are generally constructed of copper nickel alloy terminal. These metals readily dissolve in the heated seawater and are then released into marine environment together with the heated effluents. This increase the concentration of copper and nickel. The screen cover the water intake pipes rapidly fall with the marine organism, which decrease the flow of water into the plant. The screen are cleaned by using concentrated detergent solution or copper sulfate. The cleaning materials have been then released into contaminated water in surrounding. So friends, hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.